If you have a feeling that the bond with your dog is one of a kind, biology backs you up. When a dog chooses you as their soulmate, they rewire their own nervous system to offer you behaviors they refuse to give anyone else. Here are the 9 invisible gifts they reserve only for you. And stay through to number 9 because it's the most heartbreaking proof of all, the one that genetics has coded into them for eternity. We start with the most paradoxical instinct. Number 1, they stare deeply into your eyes. In nature, a wolf that locks eyes with another wolf is signing a death sentence. It's an absolute threat. But your dog has done the unthinkable. They hacked their own genetic code, just for you. When they sit down and hold your gaze with that soft, insistent look, they're going against their most primal nature. Ethology proves they're trying to trigger a surge of oxytocin in your brain. The bonding hormone. This isn't just a look, it's their entire body saying, I trust you enough to erase my own instincts. Number 2, they follow you absolutely everywhere. Yes, even to the bathroom. Some people call it the Velcro dog syndrome. They follow you to the kitchen, to the bedroom, to the bathroom, in silence, never asking for anything. Many owners think they're hoping for food. Science says the opposite. It's a deep genetic need called allelomimetic behavior, the absolute necessity to act, sleep, and move at the same rhythm as their leader. They're not waiting for anything. They're fulfilling their biological duty, staying connected to their compass. If they wake up and change rooms every time you move, don't complain about it anymore. To them, you are the gravitational center of their life. Without you, they simply lose their balance. Number 3, they completely lose it when you walk through the door. When you walk through the door, it's an explosion. They cry, they whimper, they twist themselves into knots. Your dog might wag their tail politely for a guest, but this total loss of control, this body vibrating from nose to tail, they only do that for you. It's a direct instinct from wild canids, the sacred reunion ritual. When they cry with excitement at the sight of you, it's not just joy. It's the visceral cry of the pack. You were gone. Their world was broken. You're back. Their world is whole again. Number 4, they bring your socks to their bed. You've probably caught them sleeping on your forgotten sweater or on one of your shoes. Sometimes you scold them for it. That's a mistake. A dog's sense of smell is wired directly to their limbic system, the neurological center of their emotions. They're not stealing your things out of mischief or boredom. They're self-soothing. Your scent acts on their brain like a powerful anti-anxiety medication. When you walk out the door, the world suddenly feels vast and empty to them. Curling up in your clothing is their only way of holding your hand in the dark. Number 5, they lie far away, but always facing you. We humans show our love through constant hugs, but for a dog, wrapping arms around them is perceived as physical restraint. Their language is far more subtle. It's strategic placement. Have you noticed that they sometimes lie down a few feet away from you? Maybe at the far end of the couch or on the rug, always with their nose pointed toward the door of the room. Many people think they want to be left alone. It's the opposite. Canine ethology calls this space sharing. They refuse to smother you, but they settle within your perimeter to become your invisible shield. This passive contact is their way of saying, I'm not touching you, but I'm watching over our territory. And this protective privilege they offer only to their leader. Number 6, they lean their full weight against your legs. We just saw that they like to keep their distance to protect you. But sometimes they do the exact opposite. They come and lean against your legs, not a gentle brush, their full weight, to the point where they'd fall if you stepped back. This behavior has nothing to do with asking for a pet. It's a journey back in time. At birth, a puppy is completely deaf and blind. Their only compass for survival is touch. They press against their mother to find warmth and safety. When your adult dog leans heavily against you today, it's deep pressure therapy. Their brain releases a massive dose of endorphins by recreating that infant survival reflex. In that exact moment, they become that vulnerable little puppy again. And they're telling you that you are their original refuge. Number 7, they absorb your stress like a sponge. Have you noticed that your dog is sometimes restless, anxious, for no apparent reason? The real reason is often you. Their brain is a powerful radar designed to read the slightest muscle microtension in your body. A jaw slightly clenched, a breath a little shorter. They feel it. They act as your somatic mirror. If they're agitated or refuse to eat, ask yourself, are you stressed right now? That's the price you pay when you're the soulmate of a dog. They refuse to let you carry your anxiety alone. Your emotions become their emotions. Your dog doesn't just live with you. They live inside you. Number 8, they refuse to leave your side when you're sick. Think back to the last time you were sick or deeply sad. Your dog changed. They stopped asking to go outside. They stayed lying down, eyes fixed on you, silent. It's pure chemistry. Their nose can detect the slightest variation in your pheromones, the drop in your body temperature. They know you're vulnerable, so they put their own life on pause. They become your caretaker. They choose to absorb your fatigue, to watch over your sleep, to ignore their own needs. As long as they're by your side, you will never suffer alone. Number 9, they made the choice to never grow up. Here's the most heartbreaking truth about your dog, the one I promised you at the beginning of this video. In nature, a wolf grows up, becomes independent, and leaves their parents to start their own family. But your dog is different. Biology calls this neoteny. Their genetics have frozen their psychological development. What does that mean for you? It means that in their mind, your dog made the choice to never grow up. Until their very last breath, even with graying fur and tired paws, they will keep the heart of a young puppy. And that puppy desperately needs their family. To them, you're not their owner. You're not their master. You are their parent, forever. They entrusted you with their life, and the biological bond you share is the only thing in the world that will never die. But wait, earlier in number 2, I told you that following you everywhere is a sign of connection. That's true. But genetics hides another truth. If your dog acts like a true shadow from the kitchen to the bathroom, they're sometimes trying to send you a much more urgent message. To decode what they really need from you in those moments, click on the video showing up right here on screen. It's the logical next step to honor their trust. Click it. See you on the other side.